15年前，3位志同道合的外国足球教练聚集在台北天母地区，从教3个兄弟踢足球开始，Inter Taipei 诞生了。直到现在，俱乐部有120多位成员，来自世界5大洲的各个国家，从儿童到成人，各自因为不同的理由来到台湾，却因为足球创造了一个温暖的大家庭。
我是尹彦真，我是钟贝乔。
Mi nombre es Gabriel Valdés，
我是董少碧。
Agustin Abana。
1、2、3、Inter！
我们今天在新庄田径场，然后我们刚刚看了 Inter Taipei 的比赛，然后最后他们以0-6获胜。那我们今天刚好访问到我们的 Inter Taipei， 然后这位是我们的 Oliver 教练。对，那我来问一下他，Inter Taipei 成立的故事，你可以稍微聊一下。
Okay, so Inter Taipei started in Taipei in 2003, and we started with 3 foreigners who were asked to coach some players. Actually, 3 brothers who were from the United States. So we started coaching them in Tianmu, and it became more and more players from all different countries, all different backgrounds, local and foreign. And the club grew. We started with children and all the way up to adults, and the club became quite big. So yes, I was there in the beginning, and we called it Inter Taipei because it had so many different players from different countries. So we called it Inter, which means international, right? Which also follows the story of the famous Italian football team, Inter Milan. And their story is that their club also had many foreigners. So this is why we decided to call it Inter Taipei. Yeah.
I heard about Inter Taipei before, and I think that's a good opportunity for me to improve my game, to know people from all over the world, and learn from the coach, which I think is really cool.
我来台湾就想来工作，对，后来看到他们练球之后，我很喜欢的踢足球，我问他们可以加进去的，他们说 OK， 我再来练球。
那你分享一下俱乐部有哪一些球队？你刚刚有提到有儿童的，然后有青少年的，然后还有女生的。
Yes.
对，你可以分享一下这些球队，他们可能各自的来源是哪里，然后他们可能是哪一个学校的，然后几岁这样子。
Yeah. So we have players from all different parts of Taipei in every level. So we have some from local schools. We also have some from the American school, some from the Japanese school, from the European school. So it's really a big mix. Our men's team has players from high school, players from university, as well as players who are playing football but work in Taipei and Taoyuan. So they come to play with us. And our women's team is mainly made up of players from Fudan University team, which we also help to coach. And then again, players from other places in Taipei and around Taipei area. So yeah, so it's a really interesting mix of players, and it's fun to work with as well. Yeah.
那你为什么一开始会来台湾？然后跟你以前的足球的经验，不管是踢球的啊，或者是你曾经是在哪里当过教练这样子，就是分享一下。
Okay, so actually I came to Asia also chasing my football dream because I was playing before in the US. I played in Jamaica, where I'm from, and so I had my contracts in the US were finished. I was playing in the 3rd division at that time, and my coach said that maybe you can go to Asia and try because football is developing in Asia. So I came first to Taiwan, and then I got a chance to go to Singapore, and I went there to try, and many other countries to try and play, and I ended up coming back to Taiwan. you know, I really didn't plan on coaching. I planned on playing. But over time, I began to enjoy coaching quite a lot. And with my chances to play professional kind of going down, I said, well, you know, I'll focus on coaching. So that's what I've been doing now for the past 15 years or more than 20 years actually, if you total everything. So yeah, I think I really enjoy coaching, and I think, yeah, that's what I want to keep doing. Yeah.
他会比较像台湾教练，目前还是有我不是讲年轻一辈啊，或者是一些比较老一辈，他可能还是比较自私化的下指令。那他会比较给你一些想法，然后让你在场上思考去做。
那你觉得这个家庭是怎么样的一个感觉？或是你对他的情感？
Yeah.
对，毕竟2003到现在15年了嘛。
Yeah.
对，感觉你只是一个爸爸的感觉。
Yeah. So, yeah. I think actually, it's true. You become like a father to your players, and I have that feeling too because you spend a lot of time with your players, talking to them in the training, in the games, traveling with them. Sometimes talking to them off the field, meeting them in other situations, and players we are all people, and people sometimes have problems, so sometimes helping them with their problems. So yeah, I do sometimes feel like a father, but I like it, you know. I give them something, but they also give me something. They also give me a lot. I learn a lot from them, but the main thing is love, is show everybody love. Hard times, good times, fighting, not fighting, happy, winning, losing, we're all still here. We're all still together, and I think that's important.
Inter 台北整个团队的感觉啊，
整个团队啊，就是感觉就像家人一样，就是每个来到，大家要先握一个手，say hello 啊，怎么样，过得怎么样，问一下，然后踢球，你要小型比赛的时候还是会认真去踢，但是就是会收脚，不会真的杀下去那种，对，就是感觉跟家人一样，会谈话讲，平常也会就是聊一下天一样，都会。
Inter is very great. Our coach, my teammates, they really support me well. When we do our trainings, coach always teaches us very basic skills in football, and I really appreciate that from my coach and teammates. They really help me a lot.
It's really enjoyable to play for this club. It's an honor to play with a wonderful coach and a wonderful environment.
The team is like they are so good, and like people like we love each other, and we are just like family. So we all go together and then play football. So it's fun. Yeah, and then they are so like nice people. Yeah.
那想问一下，你们Inter台北有没有遇到什么样的困难？不管是经费上啊，或者是场地上，或者是企业赞助等等。
原则上来讲的话，就是说，首先就是场地的问题，因为其实在台北当然是寸土寸金。那你要找一个很标准的足球场来讲的话，尤其我们是踢11人制的足球，那这真的非常的难找。那你除了场地之外，你如果说，比如说像平常大家要上班或上课，那你要找到一个场地之后，它还要有夜间照明，那这又是难上加难。
那经费上有什么样的问题？
经费上面来讲的话，就是说因为球队来讲，你说场地啦、教练啦、比赛啦，甚至比赛我们都还需要有防护员来做防护啦，或者要买一些防护上面的用品，甚至球啊、场地的租赁，这些都是需要经费。
会尽量排开说，在其他时间去加班，然后把工作进度补上。如果真的不行的话，就是只好跟教练讲一声，没办法对，但是就是还是以工作为主啊。可是尽可能的让自己可以参与训练这一块。
你对台湾职业足球的发展有什么期待？
Yes. I think Taiwan is a little bit different than other countries. Other countries have a very strong club culture. Taiwan has a very strong school culture. So most of the footballers come out of schools. The club part is now developing, but most of the financing, most of the money that comes from the government or other things passes through the schools. So it means that clubs have a very difficult time in Taiwan to develop, to get a name, to get players. But I think it's slowly changing. I think it's slowly changing because there are more clubs, and the clubs are finding ways to attract players and have high quality training. So I think Taiwan is going towards a balance between school and club, right? But yeah, it's difficult because football is developing and it needs more sponsorship. It needs more financial help to make a better environment for players. And I think when that happens, then you'll have more of a balance between club and school. In Taiwan, I think it's growing. You know, the average person doesn't know much about football, but the number of players is growing, the number of people playing football is growing, the number of coaches is growing. So, you know, and they have facilities here. You know, they have some facilities here. They maybe need more. That would be one of the criticisms that I have, is that they need more football fields, more places for people to play, and then just more general education about the game and about football culture. Yeah, I think that's one point, you know, other countries have had that for a long time. So Taiwan is now starting and developing, so they need to develop more of a football culture by watching football, by learning, by, you know, surfing the internet and looking for football. So, but I think it's improving, it's coming. Yeah, Taiwan has a great future for football, but I think it has a long way to go still. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. You forgot your escalator. Oh, that was me.
对不起，我没有用中文。
那你要补一下吗？
我要补一下。
你要讲一下中文吗？
我讲。
那你喜欢台湾的什么食物
Food? I love bacon dumpling.
那你喜欢台湾的女生吗？
我喜欢。
真的
？I think Taiwanese girls are pretty.
哦，对，那你讲一下，你讲一下你有没有在台湾有没有家庭？
朋
友这样子。
单身很久。
单身很久。
那就看缘分。